The girl's livestream was going smoothly until her 100-year-old grandpa, annoyed by the stares, suddenly jumped off the third floor, right in front of her millions of online viewers. What the audience didn't know was that this wasn't just any grandpa. He was actually a reclusive immortal who had been living deep in the Kunlun Mountains. When he was hungry, he'd roast a tiger. When he was thirsty, he'd catch a 1,000-year-old dragon to make soup. It had been over 100 years since he last stepped foot into the human world. This time, he showed up because the recent national census finally tracked him down. After digging through some old records, they discovered he still had a living descendant, a granddaughter. So they brought him to her. When the girl met this ancestor from the heavens, she was understandably confused. But after hearing his wild self-introduction, she had no choice but to take him in. Determined not to let him suffer, she told him she'd rent a larger place. The old man scoffed, pulled out a stack of property deeds, and told her those were 200 courtyard houses gifted to him by the last emperor. He then handed her a bunch of ancient silver notes and told her to spend freely. She smiled awkwardly and gently explained that those were, well, expired. Still, she reassured him that she'd take good care of him no matter what. The next day, she moved him into her sister's villa. Her sister was skeptical. Is he really 100? She asked. The grandpa corrected her. 200. That left everyone speechless. After settling in, the girl went back to live streaming. Grandpa, bored, decided to pay her a visit. But those pesky stares again. With a sigh, he launched himself off the third-floor balcony right in full view of her live stream camera. The viewers went wild. Worried, the girl rushed over to check on him, but he brushed it off. That's nothing, he said, stretching his legs. She insisted on taking him to the hospital, but he refused and even offered to jump again to prove he was fine. Later, her sister found a pile of old photos and asked if they should be stored safely. The old man casually said to toss them, especially the ones with the last emperor, still salty that his 200 properties were now void. Her sister, not knowing who those people were, kept the photos anyway, sensing they were valuable memories. Then she asked if he had laundry. The grandpa, without answering, flew back up to the third floor, again astonishing viewers. The live stream's popularity skyrocketed past 1 million viewers. The two sisters instantly realized they might have a viral star on their hands. Not long after, the sisters' family showed up at the house. Grandpa, sensing something was off, jumped down again to greet them and serve tea. The visitors were stunned. Does this old man know kung fu? The girl explained this was just her grandpa staying temporarily. They didn't care, he can stay as long as he wants, they said. Things took a turn when her sister's brother ran down in a panic, yelling at their father to come upstairs. Annoyed, the father followed, scolding him on the way. But when he saw a photo of the last emperor bowing respectfully to the old man, surrounded by historical VIPs who clearly treated him as a superior, he was left speechless. Then the real bomb dropped. Another photo showing their own family patriarch kneeling to offer tea to the girl's grandpa. Realizing the old man was no ordinary senior citizen, the father rushed downstairs, only to see one of his own men attacking the old man. Big mistake. With a single effortless kick, the old grandpa sent the attacker flying across the room. Everyone stood frozen in shock. Meanwhile, the grandpa calmly sipped his tea.